Get all your crap together. How cool is that? When you actually have all your facts and you can make a very well-informed decision. I've got a property in Florida that we're looking to do a hotel on right now. I hope it works out. The wholesalers have been like, hey, can we do this? Really pushing me. And I'm like, I got to have inspections because it's like a $1.8 million property. So we're having inspections done tomorrow. They say nothing's wrong with this property. Cool. If nothing's wrong, inspections should come back clean. If they come back clean, then I'm going to order appraisal. I'm going to make sure I have this thing bundled up and I can't lose. Welcome to the Property Profits Podcast. Thank you so much for jumping on today. Let's get to it. So I want to go over comping today. Comping properties. Comping means comparables. Right? So whenever you're going to compare one property to the other to make sure yours is at the right price it needs to be, this is how you do it. Because I see this step getting overlooked so much. Everybody spends so much time on acquisitions. And you need to acquire the property. You need to get the seller to tell you yes if you want the property, if you're wholesaling it. If you're buying it, though, it's a different mentality. And you should have that mentality. You should have the mentality that you're going to buy it if you can't wholesale it. Just like when I call realtors when we're doing wholesale deals, I'm like, this deal's so good, I'm either going to buy it or I'm going to wholesale it in the meantime so I don't have to buy it. And they're like, cool, we get that. It changes the whole perspective, changes the whole game. So anyways, when you're comping a property, find 3 similar properties that's sold nearby within half a mile to a mile. Sometimes you go out further if it's on land or rural or whatever, but try to get it as close as you can. Keep it simple. It needs to look like the property that you're looking at. Now there's 2 different things. There's market value and there's ARV. So I like to see what could I sell this for as is, where it is, how it is right now. If I did nothing to it, if I bought it and I resold it, how much would it cost? That's market value, current market value. ARV is you're going to find a few sold properties that people flipped. They completely redid. Don't get super twisted, but they can put a ton into one and it's going to increase the ARV. So just keep it simple, find 3 properties that are flipped, similar numbers. Don't go off the highest ass property that you can and be like, oh, I could get this much because this one property, this anomaly sold for this. Man, I don't know how many people I've talked to have done that and they've gotten screwed. You're just rolling the dice, right? You're like, hopefully I can get lucky like they did. You don't want to do that. Use data. Be super conservative. And if you're flipping the property yourself, add 15 to 20% for repairs. So if it's a 50K rehab, add 20%, add an extra 10 G's. It's going to be 60K. If it is 50 and we hit budget, cool. I doubt you will. But if you do, cool. You saved 10 grand. You made an extra 10 grand on that property. But make sure you're doing comps. You know what I like to do too is I get with a local realtor all the time. And I'm like, hey, what do you think this property is worth now? And what do you think it'd be worth once I fix it up and sell it? If I fix it up and sell it, I'll use you to list it if you help me out with this. Or by the way, do you have any buyers right now that I could just wholesale this thing to or double close? That way I don't have to buy it and resell it. Oh yeah, we got this person or that, or no, okay, cool. Give me a good comp analysis and you'll feel them out. I interview agents on every single deal I do. I'm calling the agents, I'm calling the cash buyers, and I'm like, what is this thing comp for? What can I sell it for right now? What can I sell it for once I fix it up? And if the agents aren't responsive, or they're not working with me, I go find another. Real estate agents are such a good friend to you in this industry, whether you're wholesaling. And people are like, what the hell are you talking about, Travis? Real estate agents I'm a broker and I know what the hell I'm doing, right? I do real estate investing. I like helping other investors. I like doing what's right for everybody. That's how it should be. Disclose. But like I said, make sure the comps are right. Find 3 similar type properties. For market value, find 3 similar type properties for ARV. Then make your decision. I want to take a brief second to pause here and talk to you about REI Complete. I mail with them. Last year, we spent an ungodly amount of money with them, sending out mailers. And what's cool about them is the intent of the lead. When the lead would call us, the mailer would hit their mailbox. The seller, homeowner, would call us and be like, hey, we got this check. It says this amount on there. We want that. We want to sell. We haven't seen your property. Those are auto-generated. But tell us a little bit about what you got going on, and we'll make you an offer. Hopefully be close to what we sent you. And then they start talking. That intent of that lead is so awesome because you know what? They called you. If you've been in this game long enough, you know that when you call leads, a lot of times they're standoffish unless they filled out a form or something like that. But if they called you, you answer your phone, hey, it's Travis, what's up? And they're like, hey, we want to sell this property. It's cool, tell me about it. You're in control of that conversation. They're calling you to sell you the property. The intent of that lead is badass. Mail can get a little pricey because you need to do it for 3 months till you start getting results. You might get lucky right off the bat. I have. But in all transparency, you need to have a consistent campaign to be successful in mail. But if you're interested in REI Complete, shoot me an email. Travis@exclusiveequitycorp.com, or just DM me on Facebook. Let me know that you're interested. I'll hook you up with them. I'll get you a special intro call with a dude I like to work with there, old Scott Snofke, or whoever's available that day. But anyway, back to our regular programming. Comping. Get your comps right. Talk to local experts, realtors, stuff like that, cash buyers. Get their opinion. Make sure you do your homework. If you are going to buy a property, I highly recommend hiring an inspector. Get inspections. So you got your comps done. You get your inspections done. What else you need to do? If you want to go order appraisal, do it. Because you know what you're going to do whenever you borrow money is the hard money lender, they're going to order appraisal. They're going to make sure you have inspections. They're going to make sure you do all that. Act like the hard money lender. Get all your crap together. How cool is that? When you actually have all your facts and you can make a very well-informed decision. I've got a property in Florida that we're looking to do a hotel on right now. I hope it works out. The wholesalers have been like, hey, can we do this? Really pushing me. And I'm like, I got to have inspections. Because it's like a $1.8 million property. So we're having inspections done tomorrow. It's going to cost me like $1,000 to do it, $1,000. Which is like, compared to all the money we're going to have to spend to do this thing, pretty cheap. So they say nothing's wrong with this property. Cool. If nothing's wrong, inspections should come back clean. If they come back clean, then I'm going to order appraisal. I'm going to make sure I have this thing bundled up and I can't lose. I want you to do the same. Let's start being super smart with our investing, whether you're wholesaling, flipping, renting, whatever. Stop, slow down, think about it. Get all the facts and information, make a good decision. Thank you so much for listening to me yap today. If you like what you heard, you want to hear more, leave me an honest review in the notes. Leave me 5 stars, 10 stars if they offer it. Refer it to a friend or a family member. Share this episode so we can keep the algorithm pumping it out. Thank you so much. Until next time, talk to you then.